Okay, before I start this video, let me make a few things clear because some jackass yesterday wanted to hit me up on the comments saying that I complain too much, I'm bitching too much about the show, I'm complaining too much about the show, and got mad because I said that I won't speak about Franco no more on the show. That's my prerogative. That's my choice. If I don't want to bring up Franco, why should I have to? He's boring. He has nothing to do with the Sonny, Ava, Carly situation. He has nothing to do with this. This whole storyline is not even about him. The writers and the producers just threw him into the storyline just for him to have something to do. That's all it was for. Because tell me, what does Franco have to do with this storyline? He was not connected to Connie. He was not connected to AJ. So he's not connected to Michael. He's not connected to Morgan. They all hate him. So why should I have to speak about him? For what? He's a non-factor. They just threw him into the storyline to try to give him some type of power over Sonny because he knows the secret and he knows he could tell it at any given time. It's stupid. I mean, come on. So if I don't want to speak about him, I don't have to speak about him. And the person going to tell me, well, if you're going to complain about the show, you're going to do this, don't watch the show. Don't watch. I don't know why you watch General Hospital then. Let me tell you something. I grew up watching the show and it was good up until certain people got power over the show. I ain't naming no names, but, I watch the show because I want to watch the show. I have my criticism of the show like everybody else because there is some things to critique. But like I said, I don't force nobody, and he gonna tell me, then if you're not gonna talk about Franco, then there's no point in doing a review. Last time I checked, Franco is nobody important to this show. Last time I checked, Franco hasn't been on the show for 50 years. Franco ain't been on the show for 10 years. So who gives a fuck about Franco? He could be going out the show today. I guarantee you nobody would give a flying fuck. So let me be clear, and I'm only going to say this hopefully one time. If you don't like what I do on this video, or you don't like certain things I say on this video, don't watch. I don't force anybody to watch. Don't subscribe. I don't force you to subscribe. You want to unsubscribe? Unsubscribe. Please do. Because I do these videos as a way for me to vent about the show. I don't really do them for anybody. I don't get paid to do these videos. So I'm doing them for free. It's a hobby. So I'm not obligated to do a damn thing. And if I want to keep doing videos, it's because I want to do them. But I don't care if anybody watch. I don't care if anybody subscribe. You can unsubscribe for all I care. I don't give a damn. Don't come on my video telling me how to talk, what I should speak about, what I shouldn't speak about. I can do what I want to do. It's mine. I own the channel. I own the videos. I can do what the fuck I want to do. You don't like it? There's an unsubscribe button. Click it. Be done. Please do. Because I don't need the non-factors in my life. So anyway, let me get down to this shitty episode. Like I said, I will not be mentioning that piece of garbage. So if you don't hear his name, there's a reason. So anyway, Tracy is a slick bitch. I will tell you that. And I'm so pissed at these writers for making Michael seem so naive. Because come on, Michael. Seriously, you're the CEO of this company. You're a smart guy. And you're very intelligent. But why on earth would you believe Tracy's shenanigans? Like, why would you believe that she's really going to annul her marriage to Luke? Why would you believe that crap? Come on now, Luke has been her life for the last few years. You honestly think she would leave Luke that fast? And then on top of that, he gave her the power to look over the project for the renovations on the waterfront. Michael, you're slipping, Michael. My God, you're slipping. You're the CEO of this company and you're going to listen to Tracy, of all people? Everybody knows she's a conniving bitch. It don't take a genius to figure that out. The woman is a snake in the grass. and she's manipulative, and I can't believe how easily she conned him, and then got those phony annulment papers, because we all know that shit ain't legit. So anyway, Morgan and Kiki are rehabbing the brownstone. They're fixing it up. I don't know what the fuck these writers are trying to do, because on one hand, she seems like she's happy with Michael, but on the other hand, she's always around Morgan now. So I don't get what they're trying to do. Like, are they hinting that she may be still having some lingering feelings for Morgan? I'm not too sure, because she's certainly been around Morgan a lot lately. Levi is a piece of shit. So now he done conned Maxie into believing him or whatever, that the waterfront project should be done, that they shouldn't let that go through. So him and Maxie show up at the brownstone trying to stop it. And I'm like, what authority does Levi have to stop anything? ELQ owns that space, so you can't stop them from doing anything. Okay, yeah, the rent is going to have to go up, but at least the people will have a safer neighborhood, because everybody knows that the waterfront is mob central. The mob practically controls the waterfront. And that's where I think Levi comes in. Why is he so determined to stop this project? And he mentioned the waterfront. Everybody knows for years the waterfront has been mob central. Sonny, Lorenzo, every mobster that came through, they always, wanted the waterfront. So what is his connection to that waterfront? Why does he care so much? It has to do with the mob. It has to. Because everybody knows that that's where the mob likes to get their shipments. They like to control the waterfront. People know that. Because the piers and all that is around there. And they the mob, that's where they get their shipments. So anyway, I hope Morgan kicks his ass. So Patrick and Sam are at the garage where apparently the car that ran Patrick off the road got serviced, maybe, and they're checking it out. And the guy, the mechanic, do you not know who that man is? He is the grandson of the man who created General Hospital 50 years ago. He's the grandson of him. So he's practically General Hospital royalty in real life. But the mechanic was being such a hard ass. He wouldn't give them the information that they needed. Patrick tried to pay him off, but he felt insulted. I would have felt insulted too, but I would have felt insulted all the way to the bank. Fuck that $200-300. I would have had Patrick cut me a check. Give me about 5 G's right now, and I'll tell you everything you want to know. I'll sing like Patti LaBelle. Tell me everything you want to know. Because as soon as Patrick offered to write him a check, I would have took that check. In this tough economy, hell yes, I would have took it. That man is a fool. I respect his integrity though, but I think you're a fool in this economy not to take that check. I would have took that check plus an extra 200. I mean, he had cash money, so I mean, come on. So Sam tried to reason with the guy, and that kind of didn't work because he felt like, why, she should get a warrant from the PCPD. Fuck the PCPD. I mean, come on. Nathan is supposed to be in charge of this case, but yet he's worried more about Levi, trying to find out what Levi is up to instead of working this case. And you're the lead detective on this case. Do your job, Nathan. The hell with Levi right now. Do your duty. Your job comes first. It pays your bills. Like, seriously? Do your job. Hello. That's why I don't put my faith in the PCPD, because PCPD is a bunch of idiots. They couldn't solve a case if the evidence itself jumped up and slapped them in the goddamn face. They still wouldn't be able to close the case. That's how sad that department is. So apparently the guy, Patrick told him about what happened and his baby dying. So the guy, took pity on him, and he empathized with him. Or whatever, sympathize, whatever. So he looked it up on the computer on his laptop, and he had a customer, so he told him to just look at it and stuff like that. So Sam looked it up, and she was shocked at what she saw. So my guess is Rafe. It was Rafe. We all know it was Rafe, and now Sam knows it was Rafe. Or it could have been Silas. Because his name, if that was Silas's car, his name would pop up because he owns the car. Who knows? So Rafe went to go see Molly or whatever. They're talking. He's apologizing for, all the wrong he's done to her and TJ. And then so he apologizes about her father passing on. Who cares? Rafe, you're a done deal. Rafe had a lot of potential as a character. He really did, in my opinion. Rafe had a lot of potential as a character, but they just didn't utilize it. So it is what it is. But anyway, goodbye, Rafe. You're leaving soon. I love the scenes with Sonny and Carly. I always do. Do I want them ever to get back together? No, I don't never want Sonny and Carly getting back together. I think that ship, like I said yesterday, that ship has sailed between Sonny and Carly. I do think that Carly needs to kind of back off from Sonny a bit as far as his business is concerned. Because Sonny's a grown-ass man and he's a mob boss for one, but I can understand why Carly is involved in this storyline because it does affect her kids in a major way. It affects Morgan because of his baby. It affects Michael because of AJ, so I can understand her concern and her getting involved. But they do need to have their own life and stop being so codependent on each other. But, they are still friends, so it is what it is. I think that's everything in this episode. Anyway, hope all you have a great weekend. See you soon. I'm out.